Hey everybody, this is the first of the pre-recorded yoga classes we're going to put on YouTube, and as discussed, they are donation-based, so feel free if you want to contribute. Obviously this is a trying time, and I think a lot of people are very stressed, anxious, panicky, fidgety, or just wondering what the hell's going on, and we usually connect at the studio, and a lot of people's practice has kind of been put on hold. So I do think this is a good idea. I feel like people just want to breathe and move and work out a little, strengthen a little, and keeping in line with the theme of, there are a lot of things that we cannot control, but there are also a lot of things that we can control. So I'm excited to do this. It's a different change of pace. We're going to keep it to like 30 minutes, and we'll kind of just go with it. It's like a trial run. And if you have any thoughts or suggestions or ways to adjust, just keep me posted. You can contact me or DM me or whatever. So we'll go right into our flow, and I hope it's a great one for you. Namaste. All right, we're gonna go right into our flow here with some abs. We're gonna kick right into core off the bat. We're gonna just do some bicycle crunches. So you'll take your hands behind your neck and your head, and then you'll take an elbow to the opposite knee and then an elbow to the opposite knee, and just keep trudging along here. Right, use your low abs, use your core. This is a great way to get your body moving early on. Get some circulation going, get some vitality going, get some challenge going. You can go a little more speedy, you can slow it down. You don't want to go too fast and jerk the weight around. Probably about 30 seconds in, we'll do another 30, 45 seconds-ish. Just keep breathing, keep moving. Abs are working, obliques are working, mental focus is working. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest, maybe a little sway side to side here. And then feet into the ground, about shoulder width distance. You want to make sure your fingertips can graze your heels here, and then you'll dig your shoulders into the ground, maybe interlace your fingers at the low back. Lifting your belly, your chest up, feel your throat stretching. Take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale to the ground. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll front to back here. Get a little bit of speed. Get a little bit of weight until you roll yourself up into a ragdoll. More in the middle, maybe top of your mat. Take your feet about hips width distance. You can either bring your fingertips to the ground, or if you want, you can take right palm to left elbow, left palm to right elbow. Maybe a little sway here, side to side. Let your head drop nice and heavy. Maybe a little lion's breath there. I tend to do those throughout the practice. They're very refreshing for me, so if you need to do a lion's breath at home, feel free. Soften into your jaw, soften into your eyelids. Oftentimes we do a lot of the same things. We're conditioned to look at things the same way, and there's nothing like tipping upside down before your practice. And just a nice, gentle wash on your brain. And then release from the elbows or the fingers. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold, exhale. Stand up tall, sweep the arms high, and then side bend to the right. Grab your left wrist and pull over to the right. Come back to center, inhale, and then side bend to the left. Stretch hard into the lungs. Feel the expansion in the sides of the body. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and forward fold, exhale. All right, step your left foot to the back of the mat for crane. Drop your back knee down. This is low Anjaneyasana. So you want to make sure that right ankle's below the right knee. You can bring your palms to your thigh. Or if you want, you can amp it up a little, stretching upward. You know, sometimes when we get constricted, it feels nice to stretch the chest open, stretch the fingertips open. Okay, and then left fingertips down, right fingertips high, crane with a twist. And then fingertips to the ground, left foot meets the right, inhale, halfway lift, and then forward fold, exhale. Step the right foot to the back of the mat, drop the back knee down. This is crane, side 2. Nice stretch in the lower body. Again, you can bring the palms to the thigh, or you can stretch upward if you wish. So a very versatile pose is crane. And then right fingertips down, left fingertips up, stretching the chest. Then fingertips to the ground, right foot meets the left. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold, exhale. Stand up tall, sweep the arms high, and then palms to heart center, exhale. Okay, with your right foot down, let's take tree pose. So you take the bottom of the left foot to the inside of the right leg. It'll look like this, actually, right? And either you can draw your palms together at heart center, or you could take your arms out wide here. Whatever you want to do in your practice. And as you know, the tree is rooted. It has roots in the ground. It keeps you sturdy during trying or difficult times. Just a little balance early on to switch up our practice. Okay, and then switch up the sides. Left foot down, right foot will come up. Either palms together at heart center. You can stretch the arms wide open. Focus your gaze and breathe. And then right foot to the ground. Well done. Sweep the arms up. Full breath in and forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. High plank, hold here. Hey, you want good alignment. So as you get plugged in through your toes, you want shoulders right above wrists. Plank is good for us. It keeps us in the body, a little bit less in the mind. Your breath is calm, it's compassionate. And then slide forward on the tiptoes, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your chest here. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, this is a first down dog of your practice. Take a few moments, get your footing in your feet, right? Your stance, spread your fingers nice and wide. If your shoulders are jacked up, you could spread your hands out a little bit more. This is a tremendous all-body pose. It probably feels good to stretch in your feet and your legs and your torso and your arms. And then we're going to move into some traditional sunays. Raise your heels, bend your knees, and walk or hop to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold, exhale. Stand up tall, sweep the arms high, breathe. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, and high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths here. And let's Let's do it again. Raise your heels, bend your knees, walk or hop to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold, exhale. Stand up tall, sweep the arms high, and forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, and high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths. If you find that your mind's distracted, that happens to us all. Just notice that's happening and then, consciously encourage yourself to come back to your breath. Raise your heels, bend your knees, walk or skip to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold, exhale. Stand up tall, sweep the arms up, breathe, and forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, and high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Sun salutations light us up from the inside out. Hopefully by now, this little bit of breathing and moving is already making you feel better physically and mentally. All right, we're going to amp it up a little bit with some Adam push-ups. Just because you left the studio doesn't mean you're getting away from some Adam push-ups here. If you need to drop to your knees and modify, you can. Otherwise, stay strong. Low push-up, high push-up. We'll do 4 more. Low push-up, high push-up, low push-up, high push-up, low push-up, high push-up. You got it. Low push-up, high push-up, and downward facing dog. Nice little pump in the arms there. Lift your right leg up into the sky, and then step your right foot forward for warrior 1. Back foot will go flat here. Okay, if you need to adjust your hips, you can. You'll take your arms up into the sky. And you know the deal. If your arms are kind of jacked up or tight, you could cactus the arms. You can draw the palms together at heart center here. Feel grounded in the feet, little spark in the fingertips. And then low lunge twist. Rotate your back heel up, left fingertips down, right fingertips high. Feel that squish in the organs, feel your chest opening. And then bring your fingertips to the mat for a second. Just hold, balance, and then crescent lunge. Make your way up. Okay, soften into your belly, soften into your face, and then airplane the arms to the back of the room as you hover the chest. Spine's about 45-degree angles. Crescent lunge, rise back up, and then warrior 2, open up. Feel strong in your legs, feel strong in your butt cheeks. The arms are getting toned here. Know inside that you're getting stronger, and then straighten your right leg, reverse the triangle, right fingertips up to high plank. Step back lightly, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up into the sky and step your left foot forward for warrior 1. Back foot goes flat here. Nice long lunge, hips are square. You can take the arms up here. All right, remembering to breathe and keep that gentleness despite a very tricky time. To low lunge twist. Rotate the back heel up, right fingertips down, left fingertips high. Again, massaging the vital organs, twisting open the chest. And then fingertips to the ground. Hold here for a second. And then crescent lunge. Take your way back up here. Soften into your belly, soften into your throat and your jaw. Then airplane the arms to the back of the room as you hover the chest. And then crescent lunge, come back up. And warrior two, open up. Yeah, taking up some good space on your mat. You'll straighten the left leg, reverse the triangle. And then high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Give yourself 3 deep breaths here. All right, and then now the moment you've all been waiting for, the Sun-B flow, right? That's gonna kind of amp up our energy a little bit, maybe break a little sweat. Let's take it 3 rounds through. Right leg, take it to the sky, and step your right foot forward, warrior one. Rising up on the inhale, low lunge twist on the exhale. Crescent lunge, rise up, inhale. Airplane the arms, exhale. Crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Straighten right leg, reverse the triangle, inhale. And high plank, step back, Chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, sweep it to the sky. And step your left foot forward for warrior one. Rising up on the inhale, low lunge twist on the exhale. Crescent lunge, rise up on the inhale. Airplane the arms, exhale. Crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. There you go. Straighten the left leg, reverse the triangle, inhale. And high plank, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now the vinyasa is high plank to low plank to up dog to down dog. So if you have injuries or you just don't quite have the strength, you can step right to a down dog. Just continue to build your strength from there. Let's take it again. Right leg, take it to the sky. Step your right foot forward. Warrior one, rising up on the inhale. Low lunge twist on the exhale. Crescent lunge, take your time on the inhale. Airplane the arms, exhale. Crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Straighten right leg, reverse the triangle, inhale. And high plank, step back, Chaturanga, or right to down dog. You can go inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, take it to the sky. And step your left foot forward, warrior one. Bursting up on the inhale. Low lunge twist on the exhale, breathe. Crescent lunge, come up on the inhale. Airplane the arms, exhale. Crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Beautiful, everybody. Straighten the left leg, reverse. And then high plank. Step back, Chaturanga, or right to down dog. Yeah, and again, hopefully this little bit of breathing and moving and working through your bones and your joints and your muscles, that's making you feel a little bit more steady. That's making you feel a little bit more like yourself. Final round, right leg, take it to the sky. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Cruising up on that inhale, and then low lunge twist on the exhale. Crescent lunge, rise up, inhale, and airplane the arms, exhale. Crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Straighten right leg, reverse the triangle, inhale. And high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, take it to the sky. Step your left foot forward. Warrior one, just cruising up on the inhale. Low lunge twist on the exhale. Crescent lunge. Come on up, inhale. Airplane the arms, exhale. Crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Straighten left leg, reverse the triangle, inhale. And high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Very good job, everybody. Take a few deep breaths. Savor what you just created. And what you just created was some energy, right? Some good flowing breath. And just that belief and that trust in yourself and others. All right, so from here, you're going to walk your feet up just a little bit here. You bring your big toes to touch, okay? Legs are nice and compact. And then you'll bend the knees as you lower your thighs, your chest towards your thighs, and just take little frog hops here, up into the sky. You want to get your hips above your shoulders. If you can't get too high, they're just little hops like that. That's okay too, but sometimes it's nice to tilt our world upside down, get the heart flowing. Right, this will get you a little bit of sweat if you're by the fireplace or, by your space heater or whatever. And then when you're done, just step your feet up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold, exhale. Take a quick gorilla, spread your feet shoulder width distance, and then slide your palms right underneath your feet. Take a lion's breath there, drop your shoulders heavy, drop your head heavy. Turn down some of the volume in your brain, especially if you're feeling antsy or just kind of jumpy. And then release from the bottoms of the feet. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold. Exhale. Stand up tall, sweep your arms high, and then palms to heart center. Exhale. Okay, bend your knees, bring your fingertips into the ground, and then sweep your arms up for chair pose here. Draw your palms together at heart center, and take a prayer twist to the right. Oh, hello there. All right, we got our yoga practice here. You want elbows stacked on each other, palms are pressing together. If you want, you can do this stretch, Armstrong stretch here, getting long in the body. That healthy press on your organs, what it's doing to your circulation. And then chair pose back to center, and then prayer twist to the left. Make sure your kneecaps are in line, good hip alignment there, and same thing, you can keep the palms together, you can stretch the arms open, maybe a quick side crow if you didn't do it on the other side. Whatever's going to work in your practice for you. Okay, and then chair pose back to center and forward fold, exhale. Spread your feet shoulder width distance. Take your two peace fingers, wrap them around the big toes. Hold on, inhale, halfway lift, and then forward fold, squeeze in nice and tight. You're in the digestive system. Just a massive stretch in the back. Head drops heavy, let things settle here. And then release from the big toes. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold, exhale. Stand up tall, sweep your arms high, and palms to heart center, exhale. Sweep the arms up, full breath in, and forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. All right, come into a high plank here, strong and steady. Again, if you need to drop to the knees, you can. You take your right elbow to your left tricep for a twist, then come back to high plank, left knee to right tricep twist, come back to high plank, and keep that pattern going all by yourself. You want to work from the low abs and the obliques and keep your shoulders right above your wrists. If you start jerking the weight back and forth, it's not a great recipe for alignment in the body. This is good. This is, a little bit tough, a little bit challenging. The goal is to breathe and to stay in that state of equanimity. Maybe you've been kind of lazy or stagnant lately. You got to push yourself for another breath or two. That's your goal today. Okay. Gotcha. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and downward facing dog. Fantastic work, everybody. Lift your right leg up into the sky and step your right foot forward for Crescent Lunge here. Okay, so you're on the back toes, back heel is up. You'll take yourself up here. Just breathe, soften into your belly, soften your eyes. And then draw your palms together at heart center. And now leaning into this front foot, coming onto the left toes, you'll either step or glide into airplane, or maybe a warrior 3. Now, I'm doing this video, right here with you. So if I fall out, it allows you to know I'm human just like you. We fall out sometimes, no big. Okay, and then revolve half moon. Left fingertips down, right fingertips high. If you're using a block at home, twist from the upper back, and then balancing half moon. Right fingertips down, left fingertips high. Again, you could use a block here. Some people like to maybe bring their fingertips off the ground. A little bit of spice in your practice there. And then left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold, exhale. Step the right foot to the back of the mat for warrior 1, back foot flat. And then interlace your fingers at the low back. Inhale, open your chest. And then humble warrior. Drop it nice and low here. And you might have to use a towel or a strap. This is such a good stretch in your trap muscles. Soften your jaw. Okay, and then warrior 1. Take it back up. And palms to heart center. Exhale. Now keeping this back foot flat, you're going to prayer twist to the left, okay? This is a page out of a Ashtanga practice. Your back foot is flat. This is a very deep twist. If you want, you can stretch the arms open here. Breathing, and then warrior 1, take it back up, and then warrior 2, open up. Triangle pose, straighten your left leg, left fingertips down, and then right fingertips high. And if you want to take a half bind here, you can roll open in the right chest. If not, just think about your whole body opening up, becoming a little more lively. And then high plank, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths here, everybody. All right, now come into a high plank, and then you're going to take a forearm plank. So you're going to drop one elbow to the ground, one elbow to the ground there. Okay, now your forearms are parallel, palms down, or you can draw the palms together, kind of like a prayer position. All right, now if you need good alignment here, you can drop your knees to the ground and then lift them right back up. That'll give you a perfect forearm plank. You're gonna stay here for a few moments. Practice that little bit of stillness and patience. And either you can stay as you are, or right forearm down, forearm side plank. You'll take the left arm up into the sky. Think about your obliques lifting. You know, if you have injury, be mindful here, be smart. Do not overdo it here, then you'll lose your yoga practice and get injured. All right, then forearm plank, come back to center, give it a moment, and then left forearm down, right forearm high, breathing, steadying yourself. If you fall out, who cares? Come back in, you know, calm and strong as ever. And then forearm plank. Stay with me, high plank, hold here. Okay, listen closely. Slide forward on the tiptoes, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Back to low plank, chaturanga, high plank. And downward facing dog. Take your left leg up into the sky and step your left foot forward for crescent lunge. Side two. Make sure you're always balanced in your base, at your feet. And then you draw the palms together at heart center, and you take it to that warrior three or airplane. Hips are square, that floating sensation in your chest. And then revolve half moon, right fingertips down, left fingertips will go up. Staying grounded in that left foot. Reaching a little bit higher in the left hand, and then balancing half moon. Left fingertips down, right fingertips high. Right, we all fall out of the pose. If you got distracted or you lost your balance, give yourself a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of compassion. If you want to take the left fingertips off the ground, woo-wee. Little spice on that flow today, and then right foot meets the left. Inhale, halfway lift. And forward fold, exhale. Step the left foot to the back of the mat for warrior one asana, Virabhadrasana. And then interlace your fingers at the low back. Inhale, open your chest. And then humble warrior, exhale. Good little rinse in the arms after those forearm planks and mountain climbers. Little circulation into your heart. Warrior one, take it back up. And then warrior two, open up. Triangle pose, straighten the right leg, right fingertips down, left fingertips up. That half bind is available if you want it. And again, just rooting down through your feet as you feel your heart space open. Right, maybe it's just opening to yourself, maybe it's opening to all the people there on the front lines or who are struggling through a difficult time. Good, and then high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, drop to your knees here for a moment. We're going to take sorry, the screen got a little messed up there. Take Camel Pose. So you take your knees, spread them wide there, and then hold your low back in place. Here, you can lift up in your chest. Okay, or you can take your hands to the back of the heels and really stretch open your chest. Try not to lean back too far and hurt your low back. Just a couple deep breaths. then nicely roll yourself up here to a downward facing dog. Palms to the mat. Step your feet back, maybe a little pedal, maybe a little sway side to side. And then raise your heels, bend your knees, and jump through to sit here. Okay, extend both legs to the front of the room. Scoot your tush back a little bit, chest is upright, and then take a nice forward fold over the legs. You want to pull your nose a little bit more closer to the front of the room. Get that flat back. Forward folds are great for anxiety and just softening some of the pressure in the body. And then nicely sit up here. You'll pull your right knee into your chest, left leg long. Take a twist over to your right. Good to see everybody again. Yeah, tall upright spine. And then come back, do a little twist over to the left here. Tall upright spine, that little bit of goodness for your organs. All right, and then back to center. So this concludes the first video session. Nice work, everybody. Again, this was our first trial run. I would say that after those twists, feel free to maybe do some more abs. You can do some hip openers there, or you could literally just roll onto your back, hug your knees into your chest, and go for Shavasana. So it's really up to you, but we're hitting pretty much that 30-minute-ish mark, and we'll just take it from here. I really hope you stay healthy and positive, and you can always communicate with me and let me know your thoughts or your suggestions or whatever it is that you need to talk about. So have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon.